Hi, how y'all doing? It's Monday, January 13th, 9:30 a.m. I wasn't going to do a video right yet. Joey's mom came and picked him up yesterday afternoon, and always puts me in a funk. But yeah, I'm sighing again. I'm sorry. I found out kind of late last night from one of my wonderful longtime viewers, and a notification I got for a comment on that video we made yesterday. And I went to open it to read the comment, and it immediately took me to a screen that said comments have been turned off for this video. And my subscriber that brought it to my attention had made a comment on the Let's Go for a Ride video that I did the other day, last Friday. And had mentioned in that comment that I had turned the comments off. She thought I turned them off. I mean, obviously you would think that, if comments are turned off in a video, that the proprietor of the channel did it. I've done it once before, but I didn't do it. YouTube did it, and they did not give me a explanation or a reason. They did not contact me to tell me that they were doing it, or try to work something out, figure out why they wanted the comments off, or something I could change. I don't know. They did not do that. They never contact channel owners, content creators. Whenever something is going on, they don't give you a heads up. They just do what they do. I follow a lot of other YouTubers. The main bulk of YouTubers that I follow are creepypasta narrators, because I like horror stories, creepy stories, and then I also follow a lot of independent news creators, not creators of the news, but reporters, people that post videos on the news and what's going on in the world and politics, because the one thing you can be sure of about, mainstream media nowadays is you're not getting the full picture, and the picture that you are getting is usually going to have a heavily biased spin on it. But a lot of independent folks online are much more fair, balanced, unless they come out and say 100% that they're 100% on this particular side, and I follow some of them too. But you get a much better sense of what's happening in the world when you deal with a little guy that is just out there, trying to be honest, doesn't have a dog in the fight of, spin this or spin that. And a lot of both of those groups, both the story narrators and the independent reporters, commentators are always talking about how YouTube is playing games with their channels for this or that reason. There's this one YouTuber that I follow that his main thing is you know, creepypastas, telling you know, spooky stories. His channel's called Nature's Temper. And if you're into that sort of thing and you don't know who he is, you should definitely go check him out. He's got he's one of the best narrators on YouTube. He has an amazing talent for voices. He's an English guy, and he's very heavily involved in life sciences and nature conservation, things like that. But he's an amazing storyteller. He can do accents from all around the world. He can do, you know, he can sound like a little kid. He can sound, you know, he can do like a light feminine voice, even though he's got a deep, you know, English accent. And he seems to be a really great guy. He's definitely the kind of guy that I could, you know, hang out with and have a beer with and just converse about anything or nothing for hours. So if you don't know who he is and you're interested in that stuff, check him out. But YouTube keeps messing with his channel, and it's for really stupid stuff. I think one time they dinged his channel because he had supposedly duplicated a story that somebody else had already done, and they were trying to say that he was, you know, pilfering content. You know, first of all, with something like that, people, you know, they write a story or something like that, they'll send it to a bunch of different narrators to read, you know. So it's not the narrator's fault if somebody else has already read that story. But the YouTube overlords do not take that into consideration. It seems most of it is done by algorithm anyway. There's no way to contact anyone at YouTube. There's no way to talk to somebody, at least not openly or easily. You have to, you definitely have to swim through the muck before you can actually talk to somebody. And it sucks too, because, you know, they make so much money off of so many of us. I mean, I have a YouTube premium membership that I pay $15 and change a month for. It's the only like reoccurring luxury that I have. I don't have any streaming services, Netflix, you know, Disney Plus or any of that. I don't have any of that. I don't watch TV. I have the YouTube Premium that I've had for, God, probably 10 years or more now. And it's the one thing I kept when I really had to slim down and tighten the belt, because you know, it's especially now, since I can't, you know, actually sit down and read a book. It's my only outlet for entertainment, to get my mind off things. I listen to audiobooks and you know, creepy stories, paranormal stuff. I listen to the news, and I listen to music on YouTube. And you know, they get their monthly premiums from me, and as soon as they decide there's a reason, they go in and they play patty fingers with my channel, and I don't know about it until I hear about it from somebody else. So YouTube turned off the comments on that video. I did not. That would have been a video where if I had gotten some of the negative or troll comments, that I would have banned those people right away, because I don't tolerate stuff like that around with my son. You know, I can't imagine anybody would have been negative on that video, but probably are some people out there that would have found, you know, something to complain about. So yeah, YouTube did that, not me. I also wanted to say that you know, even though I described him as the new star of the show, that was mostly for Joey's benefit, because he was so amped and excited to do it. He was so you know, he was so into it. He loved doing it. He was really excited to see comments come in on it. You know, his mom came and picked him up 5:30 or so. So he was here for the first 2 or 3 comments that came in on it, and you know, that's why he got there was a couple of replies that said Joey said hi to, or thank you. And the only thing I can think of is YouTube has some strange rules now regarding videos for kids, and even though when I posted the video, like all my videos, I went the route that no, this video is not for kids. Maybe because I had a minor child in the video, I don't know. Because I know, like, on I think pretty much on all the kid stuff that he watches on YouTube, the comment sections are closed. YouTube has some strange rules on the kids' videos, like, you know, you can't save them to a folder. Which is kind of frustrating, because if he wants to watch a specific video that he watched, you know, a week or 2 ago, and it suddenly pops in his head, I want to watch this video, Daddy, and you know, I can't save it, so I have to go and try to search up that specific video, and I have sat for damn near half an hour looking for a video based on his description of it. So yeah, with I'm getting lost again. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I don't sleep good when he's not here. I don't sleep good much at all, but especially after he first leaves, you know, it lie awake all night. I titled him as the star of the show, but we're not going to do the videos with him very often. I am still apprehensive about having him on the internet. Uh, there's too many sick creepers out there nowadays that uh, follow kids or stalk kids online. I guess that's one reason why you can't save videos of kids and that on YouTube. Um, I mean, you know, they were always there. They were there when I was a kid and before, but they weren't as prevalent as they are nowadays, and they weren't as open and in your face as some of them are nowadays. So I don't want to have him, you know, out there and online a whole bunch. It's something that he really wants to do, and when he gets older, we'll do a lot more stuff like this together. But you know, right now it's going to be a rare thing. Somebody mentioned in a comment or asked if I needed to get permission from my ex-wife to have him on my channel. No, I don't think so. There was nothing like that in the divorce decree. The only thing that we really can't do without the other's agreeance to it is move more than 50 miles away and still try to maintain custody. That wouldn't be possible for me if I wanted to, and she wouldn't do that, you know, unless she could hold on to full custody. So we don't really have to have one another's permission to do things. We have full, complete, equal custody and custody rights. We have to notify the other when we do some things, like if I want to take him to a different doctor than the doctor he's been seeing, then she can't stop me. I just have to tell her about it. I have to make sure she knows and that she's kept in the loop. And if we're going to go like on an overnight trip, you know, we have to notify each other. We have to make sure that the other knows. Like, you know, even if one of us wanted to take him out of the country, the other couldn't, you know, forbid that. It just has to be something that we notify the other about ahead of time. And we have a decree that when he does have a passport, that the passport be kept in neither of our personal possession, that it be kept in a safety deposit box at a public facility, bank, and that we both have to be present to collect it. But even in that scenario, if one of us, you know, if the other parent that wasn't taking him out of the country for whatever reason did not approve, did not want that to happen, we could still go through the court and, you know, apply pressure, get, you know, say this is unreasonable, you know. Again, I am nowhere near in a position to do something like that, but that's pretty much all there is, you know. We just have to tell each other what's going on, and it's like later this week, she's taking him to Illinois to visit to visit her twin sister and her family, and you know, he'll get to go see snow for the first time, and that really bums me out, because you know, that's one of those moments that I want to be there for. You know, I've only seen snow once in my life, and that was when it snowed here in Northeast Florida back in the winter of '89. It snowed a few times since then, you know, like up north Jacksonville area, but over in Putnam County, where I grew up, next county over from me, it actually snowed back in the winter of '89, and that's the only time I've ever seen snow. And you know, that's one of those, it's not really a milestone, but it's one of those special things that you know, a parent wants to be there to see the look on their child's face and see how they react to it. You know, it's one of those magical things that he only knows about from TV or books or whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of feels like that's something that's being stolen from me, because I can't be there. And it bums me out, but I can't do anything about it, and he's very excited for it. So as much as it pains me and it hurts me that I'm not going to be able to be there to share that with him, I can't get in the way of that for him either. I can't do it, you know, I can't take him to see it. And you know, there's no way I could go up there myself to, you know, be a fly on the wall. So it's one of those things that I'll have to miss out on. You know, I'll see in pictures, and he'll of course tell me about it, but it hurts. You know, it's going to be this magical moment for my son while he's still a little kid, and you know, both parents should be able to experience those things, and I don't get to. But she had to tell me about it. If she didn't have to, I don't think she would. Like for his fifth birthday, she took him to Disney, and that was the first time he was at Disney, and that was one of those things, you know, I was excited to take my son to Disney because I loved Disney when I was a kid. You know, what kid doesn't? And she took him to Disney, but she didn't tell me about it until afterwards. And that hurt. You know, she shared that with her asshole boyfriend, that she told me was a better man than I was, and turned out to not be. And he got to be there for that, but I didn't. And you know, that burns me up. That I was hurt. I was angry. You know, I was. That put me in a bad space. But I couldn't do anything about it. And again, as much as it hurts me, I don't want to get in the way of his happiness and, you know, his experiences. He has a chance to experience this with her, and he doesn't with me right now. So I'm going to worry my ass off from the moment she pulls out of my driveway with him Thursday afternoon, and all the way until I see him again. But it's life. To the time limit on this video, so I will cut it off here and talk to y'all again later. I'm gonna go go sit in my rocking chair on the front porch for a while. Y'all have a good one.